Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen me before, hi, my name is Kabo, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today's video is Makeup Monday, and for today's video I ended up picking my mother's name. Funny thing about my mother's entry, the first time I messaged everyone about Makeup Monday, my mother blue ticked me. She didn't answer me. She didn't let me know which colors she wanted. But I entered her name anyway because I know she likes browns and shades of nude. I added that. And I was originally, when I was going to choose her name, just do like a soft glam look, including those colors. But then a couple of days later, she ended up sending in an entry without naming colors. She said she wants a natural kind of look, but with lashes and contour. Those were her exact words. So I decided to kind of add both into making this look for today. So in the video right now, you can see me adding brown to my crease and adding it to kind of meet my brows to create an arch in my crease, and then taking a lighter shade of brown and buffing out the edges of the darker brown, because we know I don't like harsh edges, especially now that we are creating a soft glam look. See, a seamless transition between shades is very important. And now on the outer edge, right underneath my brows and my brow bone area, I'm adding a translucent powder, and I'm buffing out the two brown colors as well. You see, blending as much as I can. And traditionally in a soft glam look, you're not supposed to cut your crease, but I tried that in the beginning, and you're gonna see that in a few seconds. I tried doing this without cutting my crease and I really didn't like it, so I ended up going in and adding a bit of concealer, cutting my crease up a bit. I didn't go with too much of a light shade of concealer. I just went in and I mixed the concealer I currently use with some foundation, and I cut my crease and filled in that space. And then I'm gonna start off by adding the dark brown shade that I added into my crease on the outer V, and then taking a mixture of a lighter shade of brown with my translucent powder and adding that to the area that I just carved out with my concealer. And I really liked this look a bit better. And then I ended up blending the lighter shade with the darker shade in my outer V, and that's about it. That's all I did with today's eye look. I then went in to my under eye area, added some concealer and a dark shade of brown, just so that that area isn't bare, because that does tend to look weird in pictures if you leave your under eye bare without any eyeliner or eyeshadow. And now I'm going to talk more about the person that I picked out today, who is my mother. Her name is Kelebogile, and she is my grandparents' firstborn. She is the first of 4 children, and her birthday is on the 12th of August, and that makes her a Leo. I really can't tell you what my first impressions of my mother were or are, because she's my mother, and I only remember growing up and wanting to look like my mother, because my mother is gorgeous, and you are going to see that from the pictures I'm going to add. what can I tell you about my mother? My mother is a very funny person. Like, you can't spend time with my mother and not laugh at some point. And she is someone that people go to for guidance, someone that will literally do anything for the people she cares for. She is my personal bodyguard. I am her only child, so I guess that is expected. Yeah, no one messes with me and gets away with it if my mother knows about it. Honestly, if I tell her something that you did to me, you're in trouble. But anyway, words that I would use to describe my mother is that she is not an introvert, an extrovert. She is super funny, and most of the time, if not all of the time, if she meets someone and she tells me she doesn't like them or she has a bad feeling about that person, yeah, my friendships never last with these people. So I know my mother's always right. She honestly is always right. And she loves Christmas. I've never met someone who loves Christmas as much as my mother loves Christmas. From setting up her white tree, her white leafless tree, to buying gifts, and even the types of gifts she buys for everyone, to the cooking. My mother cooks. Everyone in my family knows that my mother is the one to call when you want to have an amazing meal. And she is a very caring person. She will go above and beyond for the people that she cares for. She is a hard-working woman. She is a strong individual as well. And I'm very happy and proud to have her as my mother. Even though back at home, people don't know my name. They call me by saying, that's so-and-so's daughter. And that used to irritate me when I was younger. But now I'm happy that people know that that lady is my mom. Like, I'm so happy about it. I don't know how I got to this point, but I'm happy that, yeah, people may not know my name, but they know whose daughter I am. And I make that sound like my mother's some big shot. But yeah, it makes me feel like that. I honestly don't have the words to describe my mother, and I believe that that is why I am struggling to do this voiceover right now, cause to me she's like Superwoman, and I feel like everyone needs to meet her, to experience her, to see the kind of person that she is, to feel the warmth and the love that she gives off just by being in her presence. I've never met someone who knows so many people but remembers them by name, and they remember her even though they've met her years ago, and they'll tell you that she has an amazing heart and she's such a kind and warm person, selfless, caring, and supportive. And she is strict. I asked my best friend to describe my mother, and he says that she is loving, selfless, caring, supportive, and strict in the most subtle of ways, and very independent. And I have to agree with what he said. She is all of that and 1,000 times more, but words are failing me. And instead of rambling and going up and down by repeating the same words in different ways over and over again, I think I'm going to just end it off here. The sequence of the video is very different today because I was unable to film last week. Last week was a very busy week for me, and I also couldn't film over the weekend because I was with my mother both on Saturday and yesterday. And yesterday I didn't even end up coming back to my place. I ended up sleeping at the hotel with my mother, so she is kind of to blame as to why today's video is or will be up later than usual. But I really enjoyed myself. I had a blast with her. I haven't seen her since before my birthday, so that's a little over a month ago. And I really hope you guys enjoy this video and know a little bit more about my mother. And I hope you guys enjoyed the look that I created today as much as I did. I will see you guys in next week's video, and hope you guys have a lovely week. Bye. This voiceover is very all over the place. I think from the voiceover you can see or you can hear what's happening in my brain right now. I don't want to leave the rest of the video empty, so my mother wanted contour, so I tried to do it as best as I could without actually using a cream contour. I did a reverse contour, and I bronzed up my face, and I think you can see it. I hope you can see it. And then I did a bit on my nose, but I focused on the top part of my nose. Is that the bridge of the nose? I honestly do not know. I added a bit of razzle dazzle there, and I don't think I added highlights to my face. Today was a pretty matte eye. Yeah, there I'm trying to contour my nose, add some dimension to it. I don't really know how to do a nose contour. I'm just playing around with things here, honestly. And this is weird that I'm speaking right now, but I've already said goodbye. But yeah, we're going through the motions of what happens in my brain sometimes. There you see me blending it out, and then I'm going to line my lips with a brown lip pencil from Smudge Cosmetics, I think at Clicks. And then I'm gonna add a nude lipstick to the inner part of my lips, after adding brown liquid lipstick to the outer corner of my lips over the brown pencil. Yeah, I think that's all I did on camera for you guys. I went off camera and I added my eyelashes and I added a bit of lip gloss and put on a dress. I only did that hand thing so that you can see my sunflower tattoo, and this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I know that this is the second time that I'm saying this, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you guys next week.